Nice to be here, guys.
Good to have you.
How large a group do we have today, Tom?
Okay.
There he goes. No, we
Hey,
got
Chris.
How you doing?
Chris,
Oh, guys.
try to put the phone up to the microphone and see if it works.
Trying to help Joan get her sound going.
No problem. Let's wait.
Joel, you look wonderful.
You're absolutely right.
He wants a raise.
He wants a raise.
I look so well. I just go back to my exercise.
Oh, now, listen. I discussed this seriously with my hospice nurse, and I can eat all the crap I want now. This is, Chris, you don't have to worry about good recipes. M&M peanuts, M&M peanuts. That's wonderful cookies, banana bread.
Something happened.
Something happened there. Lost David for a second. He'll be back. Oh.
Okay.
Nitro, it's wonderful. All my indigestion has vanished. I did all that time. I
Hey,
digested.
got me thinking now, Jeff. I'm going to get some wine.
Get some water myself.
Yeah, Herb, bring us some.
How do you feel, Joe?
I haven't had a drink in 65 years.
Oh, goodness.
So terrific.
Yeah.
I
I haven't had a drink in 65 seconds.
Oh, wow. While you guys were all throwing down the food there, I was watching carefully.
Joel, we all attributed to you for
Right.
learning how to drink.
Really? Thank you. I'm flattered.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, Mike.
See you.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Hi, Mike.
Hello, hello.
God, at one time we were all young.
Civilized.
Yeah.
This is a very special wine. This is called Schlitz wine.
Schlitz wine?
Doesn't have much of a head.
Light wine?
You
I
know,
remember one of the bars I was in, it said, drink Schlitz beer and win a Henway. And I said to the bartender, what the hell is a Henway? He said, think about it. I said, I can't imagine.
You know, looking at everyone is that
Here comes Jim.
because
Jim
you
Gimberg.
help.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's Gim.
Okay.
Good morning or afternoon or whatever the hell it is. 12 o'clock somewhere.
look. How you doing, Jim?
Great, and you?
Good.
Well, Joel, we're all here.
I see
All
some.
Verana's missing. Where's
devotees.
Verana?
What an august assemblage I see here. Oh, my goodness.
This is unbelievable.
it's hard to
We-
believe. Hard to
we need
believe
Verana.
we're alive.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, everybody, that you're all still alive after what you went through.
Hey, I'm alive. Oh, everyone's getting quiet now? That was it.
What's that noise?
Weird.
Must be Joan trying to.
Joe, you sound like R2D2.
Sounds like my banjo playing. That's about as good as I played.
It's me practicing.
Talk into it.
I don't practice anymore. I don't do any. I take my pills. I read. I sit.
But what are you reading, Jeff?
Okay, maybe.
Oh, I'm right up to date. I got all the way up to Agatha Christie.
Oh,
Okay, I'll tell him.
Anything that's a distraction.
Okay.
Agatha Christie's wonderful. I mean, she's
Oh.
they're still good.
Well, it's-
What I like is that she has command of the English language, and a hero short, fat, bald, with a big mustache.
Yeah.
Describing us all.
Poirot.
And you know, the thing they say about nurses, they're angels, they're beautiful.
I'm thinking maybe if you restarted. it'll-
My nurses contradict that.
Oh,
I've got an aide who weighs 95 pounds, and with a mask on, she looks a little bit like Peter Lorre. And the other one, the nurse,
All right, Joan is
she looks a
trying.
little bit like Margaret Rutherford.
Miss Margaret.
Margaret Thatcher?
Wait, look, I'm going to get my there.
Joan's trying to get on. She's trying to get her computer to work, but she says if she doesn't make it, she wishes everybody happy Christmas. She's been watching all the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, this is the 28th Zoom we've done. That's pretty cool.
28.
Yeah, 28.
wow.
That's unreal.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Are we scheduled for the next 2 weeks, which are the holidays?
No, we're not.
Oh.
Because my wife pretty much gave me an ultimatum. So we're going to start.
Is that right?
We're going to start in January. Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Wow.
if you stop and think about it, if we're talking about two, then you've been given ultimata.
Well, I've been given an ultimatum. Because
Okay, so there are none for 2 weeks.
it's Christmas Day and it's New Year's Day.
Yeah, Jeff's pretty fussy about command of the English language. It's ultimata. Yeah.
Well, my ultimatum was maybe we should not do it Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
Yeah, my wife, my father-in-law said the day I got married, just remember the guy always has the last word.
Yes, dear.
Yep. For Tom, she said the word, we say yes, dear, in unison.
I've told my children that too, and they've learned.
Yeah.
We could have a New Year's Eve. session, though. Nobody's working.
I know, but who's going to
The
show up?
musicians could all bring their banjos and we could have a concert.
No, my doctor won't allow it.
I've sold my tuba,
more
so I don't play anymore. I don't give a shit.
If you want to come on, then just a couple of you send me an email, and I'll just set one up, and I can just turn it on because we don't have one anymore.
Yeah.
Look at this. I think we have the combined age of about 800, 900.
We're finally getting smart.
Yeah.
I had a couple.
Has somebody got a bird in the background or something? What am I hearing?
Yeah.
A
I'm
bird,
only trying to
why the
get in.
baby is 75?
There's something on.
Some
We've
kind of
been
a,
hacked by the Russians.
that's it.
Sounds like a radio or television.
Radio or television. Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a question for Joel. This is a picture I found of St. Louis. How long did you have the club in St. Louis?
Wow. Where the hell do you find these pictures?
Somebody sent it, but you know, I'd love to have one of those cars, any of them.
Oh, man.
Good God.
That's St. Louis?
That's the St. Louis club.
St. Louis Club was in a place called Gaslight Square.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Gaslight
yes, I
Gaslight
never, that's one of the clubs I never played.
You never played
I
at all.
thought Gaslight Square was, Central.
And I also have an interior shot. Let me go find that.
Of that club?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where the guy was doing the knife throw. Here we go.
It sounds like there's static in the background.
Some kind of static somewhere, yeah.
No, it's me. It's my brain.
Martin, Joe, and
Directions to Gaslight Square. Oh.
Okay, here's the interior of the club, and that's Sonny Helmer playing with his foot.
Right.
Yeah.
with his foot.
And this is the club that they sat down and they had this around. How long was St. Louis in business?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
God.
Did Sonny ever fall forward into the audience?
As far as I know.
My God, there are
Beer
three
in every club.
there are 3 banjo players and no washboard.
That's awful. No washboard. That's terrible. That's criminal.
It was heaven. It was heaven.
God, they all look like they're high school kids.
Well, you know, the tuba player is, God, he comes on every week.
Not me.
Wasn't John McAnulty the tuba player in St. Louis? John McAnulty?
I don't know.
Didn't Red Lear play tuba there for a while?
Yes, he did. Who's the lead banjo player? Mark Aiken, right?
You mean they actually had 3 banjo players in St. Louis?
Did time to time.
Someone told me that Sonny Helmer was a very good athlete.
He played football at
Can you talk now?
in high school.
Yeah.
That was it.
Hey,
The only one I remember is that Ronnie Beizell
it'd be okay.
is a hell of a good baseball player.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
He
tried.
played semi-pro, did he, Gib?
I recall his playing baseball, but I don't remember how good he was or where he played. We did talk about it though. After that.
He looked like an
I
athlete.
played baseball, I played left out.
We all did, Pete.
I'm just confused because, you know, I'm just and I can see it lighting the camera.
Look at this. I can't stop looking at everyone.
For some reason, her.
Jesus.
There's not too much of a difference between what we look like in Carnegie Hall. We were already going by then.
Yeah.
Now, Carnegie Hall, I was 65 pounds heavier.
That much, huh?
Yes,
Wow.
that much. I still have 12 chins. That makes no difference. But I looked at that video the other day. And when I came out there, I wobbled. I literally wobbled. Now I'm graceful as hell.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter. I'm very graceful. You should see me maneuver a walker. It's wonderful. I look like Sonia Henny.
All right. Joan's watching, but she can't get on. So she just said, everybody have a happy holiday, and she's sorry that she can't get on. But she is watching. She's
Well, we
waiting.
see
Thank you.
See you,
Thank
Joe.
you, Johnny.
Bye,
Johnny.
Johnny.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Love you.
And she watched.
Jeff, I have to say, I enjoyed our days on weekends on Lake Compound. We had that rowdy crowd.
Lake
by
Com.
the hand.
How did, Joel, did you get that gig?
Yes.
You did. Yeah, I wanted to do that. I've wanted to do that for years, Shimon.
We asked the
I've been saving this one.
Oh, oh, my favorite.
I know. I've been saving it for you, Jeff.
I lived on that thing. I loved it.
Every break we would just ride that road.
I loved it. That actually was a nice place. It was the crowd that
Out
was
in
a
the
little
middle of
frightening.
nowhere.
Directions to Lake New York. There.
Unbelievable.
Whoop, that's Chris Fenimore.
No, it's
Where you at, Chris? Whoops.
Guys, Joel, I got something else.
oh,
Do you remember the nose?
I'm right up here.
Volume?
where the hell did you?
When you're not with,
Wow.
Goodness.
Volume one. See.
Mustache nose. Volume 1.
Issue 6. It's a New York thing.
Yeah.
Why was it
Like a
called?
little newsletter or something.
Why was it
Yes,
called?
somebody sent it.
Well, hey, y'all.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Barry, how you
Hey,
doing, Horace?
good.
Good to see you, Barry.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How was your anniversary, man?
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you.
Happy anniversary again.
Thank you.
She put up with you for 42 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this crew, man. We got everybody here.
Yeah,
Where's Fenimore?
Lost his video.
Joan, did you get your volume set up?
Okay,
What
so
you say, Joel? How you doing? Good to see you.
As years go by, I look more and more like
Yeah.
since
we're just missing Marana.
Barry just came on, we're going to
I'm up here.
Oh, yeah.
make sure.
Oh, that's New Orleans.
There's New
Didn't you
Orleans.
mention it?
New Orleans.
Remember? Yeah. I remember spending many Mardi Gras on that balcony.
Yes.
Lots of things.
Hey, Murphy. Come here. Murph.
What's that?
Was that upper area part of the club?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody slept during Mardi Gras, and we stood out there because, the street
It was
was
part of the club.
full of people during Mardi Gras for a couple of days.
Storage areas and so forth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the most famous or most frequent term
There were a lot of young ladies that were following up in that attic.
George, your tits.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good place.
I mean, I just found your father's mustache matchbook from my wife that had Rick Haley's telephone number in it.
You didn't call.
There he is. Hey, Chris. Hello, Chris.
Chris came back. Where'd he go?
There he is.
There he is.
Is the name? Is anyone using the name Your Father's Mustache? Is there any place named Your Father's Mustache these days?
I think they have a barber shop in England. It calls it Your Father's Mustache.
Oh, no. There is a barber shop in Minneapolis called Your Father's Mustache. My son took me there.
Oh, there you go.
And I got the worst shave. I got the worst shave in my life. He said they still use straight razors. So I went in. Didn't help. I don't look any better.
Well, we can
But
tell
it's-
that. We can see that, Jeff.
Thank you. It always makes me feel good to know that I'm loved. Okay, Barry.
I think there are a few Your Father's Mustache barbershops around the country. There used to be one in Denver about 35, 40 years ago, but they've been gone for a long time. But I think there's still a few of them.
Now, Mike Johnson, don't you guys still use that name in Denver
Yes.
with your band?
Yeah, after the club closed, Joe Petrocelli and I kept the band going and used that name and still using it if there was any place to use it. But yeah.
But your music is more jazz-based and not
Yeah.
mustache-based.
It's not the old mustache music. It's a 7-8 piece Dixieland band.
I can't tell you, Joel, how happy I am to see you. It gives me a chance to thank you face to face before I croak.
Jeff, you keep threatening us.
Those were good years for everybody.
Yes, they were.
Yes, they were. The best.
Jeff, last week we missed you. Your buddy was on. Barada was on, and we missed you.
Who's Jeff?
There, look at that. Jesus, I'm the size of Namu the killer whale.
I was just thinking that.
I can't imagine you being 65 pounds lighter now. My God, you must be skinny as a rail.
Except for my chin skin.
Okay.
I managed to keep.
That's a nice looking chin, Jeff.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me count the chins, will you?
We got that noise.
I'd show you the rest, but
No,
it's not that entertaining.
Oh, there is.
I like that program that you posted, Jim, where you can bring people back in age.
Yes.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, wasn't it fun?
Joel.
So Jim, you really posted that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was afraid somebody was hacking it.
No.
That's the best picture of Mike Gentry I've seen.
What a crew.
Yeah.
Those are the days.
Yes, they were.
But you're right. You're right. My instrument looks a hell of a lot better than me.
Yeah. Joel, what club did Ruth Cruz work in?
Who?
Ruth Cruz, the singer.
Ruth Cruz worked in the
Ruth Cruz.
New York club.
New York.
New York?
The young who worked for, I think.
I can't get this any bigger, but it's a good picture.
That's what I told my girlfriend.
Wow.
You're good today, Barry.
Yeah.
Ah!
Christine.
Manu. Murphy. What you doing?
And then doTERRA. Joel.
I'm still trying to get over that picture you showed last week with doTERRA and no facial hair. That scared me.
Yeah.
Nightmares. I had some nightmares this whole week. I couldn't sleep thinking about that. doTERRA and no facial hair.
Yeah, without that beard, he looks like a high school kid. I really does.
Oh man, he was scary.
Yeah.
This is a picture that Jones sent. That's Sonny Helmer playing trombone.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that Bob Balkins on tuba?
No, I don't think so.
Hold on.
Dan Howard.
Let me check to see.
He's here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, Balkans. I thought you said Balaban.
No.
Balkins.
Bob Balkins, yeah.
Bob Balkins. Chicago.
God.
Bob Balkins.
A lot of good jobs.
Bob Balkins was a heck of a musician. He had the whole mustache thing down really well, and he also was the tuba player in the Chicago Lyric Opera. So he had it going both ways. He was a superb player.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, I got to put this picture up because Fred died, and we have to.
Oh, that's Freddie?
Yeah, Fred Hendricks. Roger. Fred and Roger.
Who's the waiter on the right?
I don't know.
Look at Fred and Roger. They look like two young punks.
There were. Yeah, Barry, you were at Rogers, at Fred's going away thing, weren't you? Commemoration thing, weren't you?
I went to his memorial, yeah.
Your memorial, yeah, that was good. So that's what LaRue was. I saw LaRue was there that time, I remember. Yeah, that was.
Now, Joel, you can correct this on this, but I had heard that Lamar Alexander used to work in the New Orleans club. Can you confirm that?
He played the trombone.
He played trombone.
Wow.
They had him yesterday playing the piano in the Capitol Rotunda for Christmas. That was on the news. Yeah.
Really? Lamar Alexander?
Yeah.
Huh.
I saw him a couple of years ago.
What you got him out here for?
Because he just came in to eat, and he already ate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You saw him a couple of years ago, Joel?
I saw Lamar. I said to him, we had a great night at Carnegie Hall. I'm sorry you weren't there. And he said, oh, I would have come if I'd been invited. And I said, I did it like about 15 times. The staff thought I was a wacko. Lamar played trombone at Carnegie Hall. What are you kidding me?
Wow.
A wacko.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So Mike Gentry, I saw you got your house all decorated with the snow. That looks nice.
Thank you, Hank. We took a couple of weeks and did it. It's looking pretty good. We didn't get much snow. Just enough to cover the ground for overnight.
Jesus.
Look how skinny.
Look how skinny Danny is.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
He looks like he was getting ready to walk over to Christopher Street.
Wow. H?
Yep, that's H.
Oh,
So was that in New York?
That's New York.
And that's, Terry used to dye his gray black. No, he dyed a gray in it that looks sophisticated. Keep a little gray in there.
Jeez.
Who's out there to take him? What year is that?
Yeah.
What year is that?
That's
Yeah.
76.
73, 74,
End of 75.
75?
End of 75.
Yeah, Harold left Denver in somewhere around June of 75.
Okay, come here, Mags.
Yeah, that's like November of 75.
So that was after the mustache burnt New Orleans.
After the mustache burned New Orleans,
After the Denver club closed.
I have the honor of closing, being the last band leader of New Orleans and New York. I put the Greek name.
God.
Yeah.
When was the last night of your father's mustache? The very last night?
Oh. I think the last club that closed was in New York club.
Yeah.
It was New York. It was New York, but he wants to know what the last night is. You know
Where,
what
Maggie?
it was?
What was it, February of 76?
The last official night was like the last week of December of 75, in between Christmas and New Year's. But then the club opened for 2 or 3 nights after on weekends for some kind of special events. You remember that?
Right.
It was 2 or 3 more Saturday nights and opened up for special events.
Where'd the money go?
Yeah.
Where'd the money go for those 3 nights?
Oh,
Joel, I thought you were happy to see this. And you and mother.
God.
Mother.
Who brought that into the club?
Sonny.
The mother?
Sonny?
I think Sonny, yeah. Because it's Banu doing it in California. At Disneyland. And Sonny was in charge of the band. Sonny and Pete Babcock was there.
I think Pete Babcock claims he wrote it.
Yeah, Banu said she learned it from Sonny. And Peter kind of, who knows, but yeah, Banu and Sonny did it before Peter. And just little thought here today that it was about a year ago, today or yesterday or tomorrow, that Peter passed away.
Really?
Did all the clubs pick up Sarah, the song Sarah to Jada? Was everyone doing that?
And we did it in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Barry did it. I did it.
Yeah.
Did it in Denver, but haven't heard it for years.
The guy who brought that into us down in Wildwood at the Red Garter was Ricky Chamberlain, trombone player Ricky Chamberlain.
Maggie, come here.
But he's giving credit for that.
God.
I like to give credit to something like
There's
that.
There's a great Joe Terrace story about Sarah. You know, he didn't sing it at the club. Joe didn't sing it, but he was such a strong personality. You know that anything we did on the club, Joe did. Anyway, a big bruiser of a guy came up to Joe and said, "Hey, that song Sarah you're singing." Joe goes, "Yeah." He says, "I don't like it." my mother's name is Sarah. And the guy's drunk and he's ready to swing. And Joe looked at him and he said, yeah, that's a good point. My mom's name is Sarah too.
Oh, Billy Higbee.
Yeah.
Good Joe, so. Little Joe up. What club is that, New York?
That's New York.
New York.
Every night is New York, New Year's Eve.
Don't take me on banjo.
That was another one, Joel. I think it was either you or Murata who sent me down to New Jersey to help Billy learn to play lead, because his banjo playing was almost as good as mine, which was terrible. And he just talked about calling tunes and screw music. And he could call a set. A nice kid. Kid, listen to us. You were a nice kid, Kim.
Where was that? Point Pleasant, Jeff?
Point Misery, yes. I went out there. It was Fireman's Night. It was a Thursday night, and the local firemen came there. They were almost like lake compounds. I needed a banjo and a meat hook. Did you do it on purpose, Joel? Did you send me to all those clubs on purpose?
I sent you as far away as I could. Yeah, I sent you as far away as I could.
Hey, do you remember, Joel? You sent me. You fired Carl Lunsford in Boston, and I came into the club, and you sent me up to Boston for St. Patrick's Day to take over.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
oh, Daddy, take over. Oh my God, fight St. Patrick's Day in Boston. My God.
Yeah, really. Can you imagine that?
And that band was as tight as an old drum. Carl had them trained like a troop of dogs. You could go second set, third song, and they knew it. And I went up there and I played no introductions. I counted everything out. I stopped in the middle of songs and insulted the people. And by the end of the night, the band was pretty loose. They thought they had a lunatic. They did.
They did.
I don't know how the hell I did that. And what a club that was. You got a glass, you got a glass and a handkerchief because they were all droolers. No, Boston was an interesting club. It was down in the basement, right, Joel?
Right.
Sure.
Well, I didn't close that. I think I spent
Philadelphia was at ground level, but it was down in the basement too.
Jesus. Do you remember who took over Boston, Joel?
What, as far as playing was concerned? No, I don't remember who that would be.
Because I only spent a week up there.
Yeah. Yeah, and the complaints I got were numerous.
Jesus.
Speaking of Murata here,
Oh.
he's not in body, but
I think it was last,
a Sam Pillay fan.
Bob Adams.
I think it was last week we were,
Was Bravada a musician?
No,
Oh, he just had a banjo.
One end of the banjo, one other.
He used to give lessons on how to hold a banjo and make a C chord.
Jesus. Look at that.
who taught John Murata that chord?
I don't know.
No.
He went through years of study.
Yeah, but he's playing a tenor banjo C chord on a plectrum.
You're right. God. Bob stayed with the tenor the
Yes.
whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me and Chris plays the tenor.
Yep,
And
I still do.
I said play, not played, play. And Neil Unterseer.
You'll understand, he's still down here, he plays tenor, and Bruce O'Neill plays tenor.
God. I tried, Joel tried to talk me into plectrum, and I got a plectrum, and I tried, but it was too close to the melody. I got nervous. Whenever I got too close to a melody, I went, oh. I don't know about you, Joel, but I have 11 instruments, 5 banjos, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I spoke to my son, my eldest, and I told him that he would sell them all. But the boys each want an instrument. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them.
They're hard to sell.
Hard, impossible. Who the hell is that?
Darcy.
Says
That's
John Ford,
Miami.
legend.
Johnny Ford.
Annie Ford. The band,
Nope.
the band in Florida.
Walter Hart playing bass on the right.
Walter Hart, right?
Sonny.
Kathy. Darcy. No.
God.
Washboard player is Melody Moorhead.
Melody?
Melody Moorhead.
I bet she got a lot of puns with that name, huh? Moorhead?
God.
Man.
Barry.
Yeah, really.
Joel, did you hire most of the banjo players at the beginning?
Sure.
Do you remember how you auditioned me?
You auditioned you. You came in. You you couldn't play a note. And after,
No, 3 chords.
and after my training, you still couldn't play a note.
4 chords.
4 chords.
I was standing outside the New York club. It was after I had finished classes, and I had my banjo case, and you came out without your shoes and asked me if I played banjo, and I said no. And you said, come in. And we said a few words, and I said, yeah, I've learned C, D, and G chords. And you picked up your banjo and played Four-Leaf Clover. And I played it with you, with the 3 chords. I'd been playing a long time at that particular moment, I think a week. Maybe 2 weeks. And you hired me. You hired me. You said, come in. I guess it was the day after, 2 days after, and sit in with the band. You'll learn. And sitting it on the bandstand, Jesus, Grove Thomas was playing washboard at the time. You, Ronnie, and Gim. There were 4 of us. And I played those same 3 chords through every song. Didn't make any difference what key you guys were in. But I was, God, that's how you hired me. That
What
was,
year was that, Jeff?
geez, I think it was 60.
Almost count when he sees one.
No, it was still the Red Garter.
Early 60s then.
Yeah, because I was going to Cooper Union. And I would say the mid-60s. I don't remember. But I do remember going to school in the day, walking over to the stash and playing at night. And you were right, Joel. I learned all the songs really quickly. I don't know how Ronnie Beisel put up with me. We weren't singing. We didn't have a cabaret license. And at one point, the guys were using, they still have one, I found it, stainless steel picks.
Oh, yeah. Remember those? Yeah. I remember those.
Stainless steel picks. So we were loud because we had no mics on the stage. Oh my God.
They were fine, except that you broke about 4 strings a night. And it was
Yes.
broke. And you learned how to change strings in one chorus.
Yeah.
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 Or if you were rich, you bought 2 banjos.
Yeah, we did that too. We did that.
God. Joe, 1964. Figure that out.
Okay, well, here's something, a picture that Joni sent.
Goodness.
Is that Ed Sullivan or?
Oh, gee, Ed Sullivan.
Right.
Don Sure.
Look, Ronnie Beisel was such a good-looking guy. Look at that. Who are the girls?
They were hired by the Sullivan guys. It said that's my sister in the top row with the symbol.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Jennifer.
God.
Goodness gracious.
I learned all my tunes from watching the old Merry Melodies cartoons. All these old tunes. I said, well, shit, I know that tune. I know that tune. I know that tune. And Bob Adams was amazed that I knew them.
Hey, Peter, turn your mic on and off. You're having trouble with your microphone.
Hey, Joel, Bob Price had a good idea for a venue for the next mustache reunion after this COVID is all over. The Ryman Theater in Nashville.
Nashville.
Tennessee,
Yeah,
Nashville.
I've been there. It's a great auditorium. It's an all wooden auditorium. It would sound terrific with our band there. The only problem is to produce a concert down there with me being up here. If I could find somebody in wherever the hell it is, who would like to produce this, I could work with. I'd be happy to try it, but I just don't have the energy to go back and forth.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of logistics. I just thought it was a great venue. It'd be a terrific venue.
In Nashville. Yeah. That'd be good. That'd be nice.
Geez, I haven't been back to New York since the concert, Joel. But when I grew up, there used to be a band shell in Central Park. I'm pretty sure of it. I think that's where. Hey, what am I worrying about?
Come on.
Are you kidding? Look, hey. People ask me how I feel. I'm dying. That's it.
This picture up because Maynard.
What?
Maynard was a mainstay of New Orleans.
Oh, Maynard. Yeah.
He looked so trim there.
Guys, got to run. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before everybody leaves,
Christmas.
special thanks to Tom Wolf for putting all this together for all these many months.
Yes, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah,
No problem.
Thanks, Tom.
absolutely. Very good, Tom.
All right.
Joel, it's wonderful seeing you.
Nice to be seen, Jeff.
I know exactly how you feel.
Rick, nice to see you. Merry Christmas.
Good night, guys.
Good to
Yep,
see you all.
guys.
I was sick in the next 2 weeks.
South Carolina.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you next year.
Okay, see you in
2 weeks we're off, is that right?
2 weeks. Christmas. All right. See all you guys later. Thanks for showing up, Joel. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
We'll see you,
Merry
Mike.
Christmas.
Jim.
See you later, guys.
Joel,
So long, everybody.
Hang in
John,
there.
Terry.
Bye, Ira.
Stay safe, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. All that.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy everything.